Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I hope you're off to a beautiful start today. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. And today I am going to be a total nerd and I'm inviting you to go into science this morning with an open heart, a magnificent spiritual possibility that wants to come through you, in you, and as you. And I'm just, you know what, I love to geek out on stuff like this, but this is in particular so important right now. I think that what I'm learning about you and what I'm certainly learning about myself is that I am absolutely a possibilitarian. In spite of sometimes I look around the world and go, oh my gosh, what are you thinking? It's not working, you know, and please, we got to believe it's working. Underneath all of this stuff that's kind of getting circulated in a lot of media and social media and all that stuff, you know, underneath that is a beautiful opportunity. I know my eyes are watering this morning. I'm emotional about this. So I'm asking you to geek out with me this morning as a spiritual warrior and put on your epigenetic engineering hat today, okay? E squared or E cubed, enlightened epigenetic engineer today. All right, so you win. This is so cool because this combines the power of epigenetics, which simply means above your genes, and how what you do with your lifestyle and the choices you make and what you eat and what you think, what you surround yourself with and what you vision makes your genes do certain things. It's almost like you're a jukebox, and I don't know, I've got some songs in my genetic blueprint, you know, from my parents and my grandparents and people before them, all these beautiful people in my family. You know what? Some of them didn't have the most beautiful genes, and they made a lot of less than beautiful choices between booze and just, you know, songs that you wouldn't want to play if you want to get yourself happy and joyful and vital. But there's also some beautiful songs that came from my family. And the beautiful thing about epigenetics is that what we're knowing is that our environment and the food that we eat, the people we hang out with, they'll allow us to more likely choose the good songs, the good genes. And those genes will activate. And they produce vitality. They produce joy. They produce possibility. They produce contagion. We literally are contagious if they're human beings. And we also know this engineering can happen when we're looking out at our world and say, what would I love my life to look like and what would I like to create in my world? Because when we're doing that too, that also fires positive gene expression. So here's three things that we can do to engineer a beautiful epigenetic orchestra, the E, enlightened epigenetic, you get it already. So three things, okay? Write these down. These are so powerful. The first thing we need to do, wake up in the morning, you want to do a mental rehearsal. You want to say, you know what? Here's the movie of my ideal day. Here's the cool people I'm hanging out with. Here's me being loving to myself, choosing good foods, dialoguing myself like, you got this. You're a good person. I believe in you. Or versus, you stink. And man, there you go again. Who do you think you are? That is a giant part of the movie. I mean, the vocals, right? The vocals are a big part of the movie. So mental rehearsal with kind and loving compassion, game changer for your genes. And when you're doing this movie, you be grateful. You're like, oh my gosh, it works. This is me. And you know what? Good on me for doing this. And you know, if you're right now, you're going, James, it sounds a little new agey, and I can't talk to myself like that. Well, why? Why can't you talk to yourself with that kind of love and that kind of compassion and championing your life? If you can't do it, then who is? We have to do this. This is hard work. It's beautiful work. It's the most grace-filled work we'll ever do to produce a life we love. So we're grateful ahead of time as we're listening to and watching this beautiful movie. And what happens to the brain? This is the cool part. We go from the alpha state to the theta state. And when we're in the alpha state, we're kind of open, but we're also wanting to be open to like, okay, so what's going to happen? And that's where the theta state kicks in, and we're more suggestible to these opportunities, that movie, and the gratitude. We're more believing in it, and then we actually engage the genes to express that. They start moving the direction of making it happen. You start actually producing this movie physiologically, emotionally, and I believe you believe it spiritually. Epigenetic engineering for enlightened ninja warriors of possibility. Yep, I'm a total nerd, and I'm a total possibilitarian, and you are too, because that's why we're together. All right, let's rock it. Much love, every blessing. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.